You're watching a Director's Talk interview with me, Giles Harper, and David Levi, CEO at Ethernity Networks. David, good morning to you.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Now, David, we've been hearing a lot about 5G and OpenRAN. Can you just elaborate on the ecosystem and the market players that are within it?
Sure. So OpenRAN will be an open virtualized network based on cloud technology that will allow telecom service providers to build a viable ecosystem that will challenge the incumbent mobile network equipment providers and will use commercial off-the-shelf servers to host the virtualized softwares. Servers that are like the ones that are used in Google, Microsoft, Azure cloud, and other data centers. One of the primary drivers of OpenRAN deployment is to reduce the cost, and this is largely addressed by the use of off-the-shelf, commercial off-the-shelf servers. This begins to undermine the existing incumbent telecom equipment manufacturers, and it's opened the doors for the new server manufacturers like Lenovo, Dell, HP, Advantech, and many others. So they are actually will be the new players in the telecom market. However, the main difference is that OpenRAN is a new telco cloud network that requires telecom-specific networking expertise and technology. Therefore, to complete the OpenRAN offering, the new player will need to host third-party software and SmartNICs from companies to deliver them to the service providers. Just a reminder, in February, Gartner published a report. They said that 30% of entire all NIC cards will be actually smart NIC cards, and majority of them will be deployed in the 5G and the virtualization network.
Okay. So what exactly is Ethernity Networks offering for this OpenRAN market?
So as I mentioned, the entry of the server vendor into the market will drive the hardware cost down, but still they need other vendors to deliver the software and the SmartNIC, and they are lacking the telecom expertise. OpenRAN virtualized software will come from companies like Mavenir, Altiostar, Rakuten, and others, whereas the telecom networking technologies such as routing, packet processing, traffic handling, timing, and synchronization will be deployed on an FPGA SmartNIC. This is exactly where Ethernity entered the pictures. So Ethernity patented telecom technology and IP has been deployed in over 700,000 telecom routers, and the level of know-how and technology that we currently possess represent a greater value for the server companies. We are therefore well positioned to serve the growing markets with our technology, product, and solution. Essentially, Ethernity covers the entire OpenRAN infrastructure from the tower to the 5G core. From the cell tower to the distribution unit, we offer passive optical network technology. Within the DU, we offer sync, traffic handling, and our virtual router offload. For the central unit, we offer security offload and some other unique telecom IP features. And in the user plane functional, we offer 5G gateway functions that we already deployed in field 4 years ago. Interesting to note that the Chinese operators define their specification a mandatory requirement for forwarding offload, same as we do on the FPGA, in order to serve the 5G market.
Sure. Okay. Can you tell us more about the other players in the FPGA SmartNIC market and how Ethernity is positioned against them, I guess?
So it's clear that there are big guys there in the NIC and SmartNIC market, but not necessarily have the know-how and telecom experience as we are, because they're initially serve the data center network. So the biggest player are Intel, NVIDIA, Xilinx, There are others in the market, like other smaller players like Napatech. They all target some different market, like data center, financial markets, data collection, and monitoring market. And but at the end, those Xilinx and Intel, they come with something which is like a shell. This does not come with the software and firmware and functionality that we provide as a complete solution. So in summarize, Ethernity maintained that leading position in this market. It's all about due to our IP that already deployed in 700,000 routers. We are the only vendors that offer router data plan, and on top of that, complete router software stack. And so basically, the main thing is that we provide a solution, a complete solution, whether the other provide something that can eventually become a solution. So it's all about the technology, the IP, and the maturity of the solution.
Of course. Okay. Finally then, what is your go-to-market plan?
As noted and announced, we have a partner on a go-to-market strategy with Tieto. And we focus on China and the rest of the world. We also signed and worked with 2 OEMs in China, already integrated our solution and are waiting with the solution to deliver for testing into the Chinese operators in 2021. We are presenting our 5G operator to telecom operators and cloud providers, and for example, Southeast Asian service providers already integrated our solution as with a plan for a larger trial to happen soon. In some cases, the operators tell us to speak with their server providers. An example of this is the DU solution, which we announced a few months ago. Resulted was lots of noise, lots of operators point their providers and server manufacturers to speak with us. And as a result of that, we are soon going to deliver an early version of our DU NIC offering to 3 large server providers as a result of requests from the service providers. So yeah, we are not just in the NIC business. We are also serving some other markets, aviation, broadband, access networks, cell-site routers, all of this through deals of licensing deals that generate some great income. This in parallel to what we do with the business around the SmartNIC and building and delivering, converting the company from becoming an IP company to a company that provide a complete solution. And this full solution that we actually really delivered and plan to deliver some other stuff to the market will generate the huge revenue growth that we anticipate in the next year to come.
Brilliant. Okay, look forward to it. Joining us today was David Levi, CEO at Ethernity Networks. David, thanks for joining us on Directors Talk today.
Thank you.